Oh, this again. Come on. There you go. I can change the settings and all that stuff. Sorry, I got a little bit ahead of myself here. Anyhow, really? There we go. That should sound better. Marginally. Okay. Seriously? Come on. Pick it up. An old cable. No, it's not the cable. Is that better? Yeah, a little bit. Okay. That should be good enough. Anyhow. Did anyone notice the music? Just a slightly toned down. Not just slightly toned down. There's a few small changes around this music in the beginning. It's the same, but not quite the same. At minimum, we changed the pitch, and that's it. Now, I get the feeling there's a few more things that have been changed about the theme. However, that's not the only thing that's changed. Remember the last time we ended up, right? I gotta be honest, I don't even know what the hell that was in the end of the Puzzle Agent 1. We just know it happened. And then we're happily back all the way to our offices doing dinky little puzzles. Because puzzle department. Well, there's something else going on here. I just know it. I just know it. We're gonna go find out. Right now, in fact. Still looks like a dolt.
Nelson Tethers, Department of Puzzle Research. Just arrived in Scoggins, Minnesota. There's a weird man staring at me. Some kind of thing going on at the local eraser factory. Locals report hearing whispers. Snow must be playing tricks on my eyes. For a second, I thought I saw...
You know what you saw, Nelson. You know what you heard. You know what you experienced. And just like the first one, we're not even seconds into the game, and we're confronted by a puzzle. Cool. Nelson, see the unique details of the moon? Possibly. Rotate the rings of the scope till each ring is locked in place, and each column of symbols contains no duplicate. Okay. Interesting. Rotate. Okay, so apparently we grab it by the greens. Interesting. Well, if we do this, it's not going to be much of a puzzle, is it? Yeah. What is it? Hints, reset, and quit. Let's reset the puzzle. Perfect. I'm still very heartbroken about missing my pencil for my screen. But hey, that's time for another day. Let's do this. Let's focus on one at a time and see if we can get that done. No. That's good. That's a good start. There it is. And of course, symbols repeating anywhere. That's good. I'm not sure we need to submit this to the taxpayers, do we? But yes. The little red man that... Well, apparently we're still submitting these. Submit the correct answer for Moon Focus. Is this game gonna have achievements? Well, of course the first puzzle's gonna be a top agent puzzle. How? Why is there a hidden person on the moon? To be fair, we should be asking a lot about the moon. You know, whether it's a eldritch horror being, you know, whether it's real, whether, you know, there's water there, whether it's part of the earth. There's a lot of questions we can ask about the moon. I'm not qualified to ask any of them. Actually, I'm not qualified to answer any of them. That's a different thing. My focus was not on astrology. You know what you saw, Nelson. You know what you saw.
Eraser Factory is back open. even though Foreman Isaac Davner remains missing. The Bureau's marking this case officially closed.
Are you marking it closed, though, Nelson? Is it gonna bite at you? Is it gonna gnaw at you? Who the hell are you?
Ingram?
Oh, hiya, Nelson. Thought you'd left for the night.
I had? Maybe? What's it to you? Formally, who the hell are you? He's part of the Vegetable Crime Division? Okay.
How are things going in vegetable crimes?
The guys in leafy greens are pretty busy, but you know how dull it is in roots and tubers. We haven't had a real case since the Taro murders back in '76.
Jesus.
What I wouldn't give to see some field action like you did. Puzzle Division. Wow!
Yeah, totally. Worth it.
Are you looking through the Scoggins file?
I sure am.
Yep.
Oh, I hope you don't mind. It's just, I'm kind of a fan. You didn't just reopen some eraser factory. You
Yeah.
completely cracked that case like it was some first-timer's letter substitution puzzle.
Yeah. Crack that case wide open.
Yep, totally.
Jim, Puzzle Division isn't that exciting.
Come on, Nelson. You were out of the office a whole week.
Yes, but that was a week, not a month, not a year, something like that. You still haven't told me why you're rifling through my crap. Edgy boy.
So, what are you doing in my office?
Check it out! I just solved the latest from Japanese puzzle master Hanji Monosaki. It's rated 4 dragons.
Ooh.
Looks like you've got some competition in the puzzle-solving department.
Yeah, about that.
Can you solve the 4-dragon puzzle designed by Master Monosaki? The next number, oh god. Monosaki puzzle number 320. 11, 12, 1, 2. The hell? Yeah, I'm supposed to know this, right? Because mathematical puzzles were my strong suit back in the day. Totally. What the hell? 11, 12, 1, 2. Use a hint, but I won't. Not yet, at least. I'm guessing this is Monosaki-san. Come on, 1, 2. Is it going backwards? Okay. This is likely all irrelevant. The puzzle background is just the background. We gotta focus on the 11, 12, the 1, and the 2. Okay. Okay. Let's see what we got. Help me here. Repeating the numbers isn't gonna help me either. What's this? What's that there? Anyway. Saki puzzle 320. Come on, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. You gotta give me something. Let's give me everything you got, but I'm not quite seeing it. Not the... 21? Sure, why not? Could possibly be wrong. Zero 102. Watch. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one. No, that wouldn't make sense. 3? God, I hate these numerical puzzles. They're not my strong suit. Oh, Jesus! That's over 200,000. So what, the first 2 numbers were meant to throw you off? What the hell? I hate this game. I already hate it. I don't want to play it anymore. In fact, you know what? You know what? No. I'm out of here. I'm done. Okay, fine. I'm actually kidding, but still. This is stupid. I cannot believe I didn't see that. Wow.
Nice try, Jim, but you see here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Don't worry. You almost. Hey, Jim, if you like puzzles, maybe you could do me a huge favor. I'm going to be taking some time off, and I've still got all these tapes from the Scoggins case.
Yes.
You want me to log them into evidence? These tapes must have all the puzzles.
Thanks, Jim. And I'll probably be recording more notes while I'm away.
Well, now
No
we're the
problem.
mysteries.
Just mail them back to me and I'll file them through vegetable crimes.
Thanks for the help, Jim.
Yeah, Nelson. Have a good trip to wherever.
The Bureau's marking this case officially closed, but I can't leave it like this.
No, we can't. Of course we can't leave it like
Factory
this.
foreman is still missing, and there has to be some rational explanation for all the things I've seen. It's going to take all my vacation time, but I won't be able to relax until I've found Isaac Davner and gotten to the bottom of this case. The only way to do that is to go back to Scoggins, Minnesota.
Welcome back, Nelson. Welcome back. Scoggins. Town full of wackos, weirdos, and all sorts of goofiness.
I'm finally back in Scoggins. The place is a lot quieter at night.
Really? The old man's still there.
I don't see any of the familiar townspeople. I'm going to check into Valda's Inn and get a fresh start on the case in the morning.
So I was right. People do know more than they're letting on. Gum, gum. There's always more gum at the banana stands. No actual banana stands, but, you know, more gum. Look at this. It's the prime real estate full of gum everywhere. I love that. We're gonna skip over the fact that picking up chewed gum from walls and floors and all these other places is really disgusting. We're gonna skip over that, gloss over that, and not worry about it. No need to focus. You need to focus on this.
Oh my, Mr. Agent Tethers.
Mr. Tethers, not Agent Tethers. With the Bureau at the moment. Actually, not tell. I haven't changed a bit. God, don't tell me that thing is still... Okay. What's going on with you?
Good evening, Mrs. Garrett.
Oh dear. I mean, good evening, Agent Tethers. I
dear.
didn't expect to see the FBI back here in town. Not now that the eraser factory's back up and running.
This is just a personal trip.
Mm-hmm. I'm not here on business. I'm here on pleasure. Anyway, tell me about Davner.
Has anyone heard from the factory foreman, Isaac Davner?
Who? Oh, no. I mean, I don't recall anyone with that name.
The hell you don't. The hell you don't, you mysterious, suspicious lady.
I never did get to try your famous hot dish.
Oh, well, have a seat and I can whip up. I mean, we're all out. No, sir, not a scrap of it anywhere. Can't make any hot dish for the guests just come in from the cold.
What?
Oh, that's disappointing.
You're an inn, lady.
Yeah.
I already don't like you anymore. I already don't like you at all.
I suppose the factory's still running with no problems?
Oh, yeah. Our plant supplies the White House with all of its erasers, don't you know?
I do, that's why I'm
ma'am.
here.
It's a national treasure.
And you helped us get to the bottom of that nasty incident like a real town hero.
Well,
Mhm.
it was no.
Which is why it's so unusual that you'd be back in town again.
Let me put the gum.
Do you know where I can get some chewing gum?
Gum? Oh my, no. You won't find a stick of it anywhere in town. Not until spring at the earliest, and maybe not even then.
Why do you say that?
There have been rumblings in the town council trying to ban it within city limits.
What?
But gum's the only thing that helps me concentrate.
Yeah, it's all part of the new Keep Scoggins Beautiful campaign. It's just a darn shame. You can see pieces stuck to walls and trees everywhere you look.
I'll be on the lookout for it.
You know, we talk about a lot about the weirdness of Scoggins and its inhabitants. Perhaps we should take a peek behind the curtain at Nelson. Just saying. Anyhow,
Could I get the same room I had last time?
Oh no, oh dear, this is terrible.
Why?
We're completely booked up, I'm afraid. No vacancies.
No vacancies? In Scoggins?
Oh yeah, lots of, tourists. Here for the snow and, erasers. Look, you can see here for yourself.
Oh, can I? Oh, dude, let me check it out. I want to, I want to make sure that it's all on the up and up. You know, being an agent and all, being a federal bureauman, you want to make sure that everything's on the straight and narrow. This is smellier than freshly caught fish. Actually, I don't think freshly caught fish smells that bad. I don't know. I don't go fishing. Martha claims she has booked all of the rooms in the inn. Can you figure out room assignments that will satisfy everyone's request and spare a room for Nelson to stay in? Certainly try. Puzzle rules: there are 6 rooms at the inn, 3 on each floor. The guest requests are: Mr. Maxwell insists he stay on the floor above Mrs. LaRue. So I'm guessing he stays up. Mr. Maxwell says he stays on what, second floor? Miss Dimpleton will not stay on a floor with more men than women. Mr. Blesson and Mr. Carlman, names, always get rooms on the same floor. Dimpleton's at the bottom, these 3 are at the top, and, Miss LaRue's at the bottom. Maxwell. Rules again, please. Maxwell above LaRue. Guessing here. Maxwell's here. Rule: Dimpleton will not stay on the floor with more men than women, so I'm guessing she stays here. Rooms on the same floor, so I'm guessing Carlman, Lesson, Maxwell here, LaRue here, Dimpleton here, Tethers at the end. That should be it. Let's see. Maxwell above LaRue. Right? Maxwell above LaRue. There it goes. Dimpleton, Miss Dimpleton, will not stay on a floor with more men than women. Because there's a woman here, there's an equal amount of men and women here, so she technically makes it a majority. And Blesson and Carlman always get rooms on the same floor, and considering that it's 2 vacancies at the top, it should work out well. Let's try this. Of course, the veggie boys are receiving all my stuff. Yep. The noises are different. Oh, again, most of my stuff is being processed to a completely different department altogether, since the Department of Puzzles Research is not open because its star agent is on vacation. Which is weird because the vacationing agent is actually doing work. Anyhow, Sir Maxwell's request to stay on the floor above Miss LaRue helped put the rest of the guests in place. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Dimpleton's request for more women than men on the floor requires her to be on the same floor as LaRue on the lower floor. Carlman and Blesson want to stay on the same floor, and the top floor is the only floor with 2 beds left. Nelson fills the last remaining room. Yeah, he does. Hey, you know about that vacancy, lady?
It looks like there's a room available.
Well, isn't this embarrassing?
It is.
That room is being fumigated. Ghosts.
Ghosts?
No, not ghosts. The other thing.
Bed bugs?
Oh, heavens, no. Of course it's not bed bugs. It's, painters.
The room's being fumigated for painters?
Don't be silly, Agent Tethers. I mean to say the room's being painted.
Then why just...
I'm sorry, but you'll just have to look somewhere else.
But it's freezing, and this is the only hotel in...
Yeah, no vacancies. You'll just have to go outside.
Yeah, I definitely don't like it. What happened to the gnomes, lady?
I kind of miss the wooden gnome collection, Miss Garrett. Made the whole place seem creepier.
Not the kind of thing you want to cop to, Tethers. But hey, whatever. Anyway, I guess I better get some little warmth.
Stove still working fine, Ms. Garrett? Good, then I just won't go anywhere near it ever again.
Yep. Anyhow, I think we've explored everything again. You are extremely suspicious, lady. I don't like it. Mrs. Garrett's got something to hide. In fact, everybody in this town, I'm pretty sure, got something to hide. They were expecting to see me for 1 week and then gone forever.
Scoggins hasn't wasted any time making me feel unsettled and unwelcome.
Yep.
Tried to check into the hotel, only to be told there were no vacancies. Unless the town's become a tourist hotspot, the innkeeper is trying to hide something. Just heard something from the alley behind the hotel.
That
The
caught me off
alley
guard.
where I saw one of those creatures. I'm going to investigate.
Nelson, you're an agent! Investigations should be your default mode. The hell, man? Oh. More gum, everywhere more gum. Let's look at the boards. Something smells rotten. Scott. It always has. But it's even worse so today. Jesus. Door?
Oh, it's just the door.
That's not what a door sounds like. Tethers, don't be a dirtbag. Close the doors behind you. Whatever.
The noises in the alley turned out to be nothing more sinister than a back door to a warm room for the night. There has to be a reason Mrs. Garrett doesn't want anyone to know I'm staying here. But that is a mystery for tomorrow.
Perhaps not, Tethers. There is something weird going on here, man. We should definitely investigate. Also, I have way more gum than I'm ever gonna know what to do with. What's
I
this?
wonder if I could sneak this painting out in my carry-on luggage.
I don't think so, Tethers. Anyhow, look at the moon again.
For a second, I thought I saw someone on the street below. Probably just my imagination.
Again. Perhaps not. Anyhow, what's this?
Ah, a hidden people lamp to stare at me all night while I sleep. Comforting.
Indeed. Help trace the sighting of the hidden people by arranging these photos in... Aw, god damn it, not this again. Well, actually, this is not so bad. This is obviously the first one. This is the second one. The third one. Yeah. The number of tracks gives it away, obviously. It's not that difficult. 2, 3... Yep, that's it. Yeah, that one isn't so tough. It's not bad. Expected grade A plus top agent. Talk to me. The key to the answer is the marks left in the snow. Just like there was a puzzle like it in the first one, too. Except that one took place in the diner. First actual photo starts with a hidden person's footprints. Second, it's 2 sets of human footprints. Third one's Nelson's snowmobile, making the conclusion easy to make. Yeah. 3 out of 4, the leftover means last.
Another puzzle solved.
Yep. Exactly what it is, Nelson.
For a second, I thought I saw someone on the street below. Probably just my imagination.
I don't think it is Tethers. I don't think it is.
It's clear now that the mysteries of Scoggins go deeper than the incident at the eraser factory. And I'm convinced I made the right choice to come back. Assuming, of course, I make it through the night.
The moon. What? An astronaut. Isaac Davner does not exist. Sure he doesn't. Oh shit. Discover the secret message by placing the names of Scoggins' missing residences in the order they disappeared, starting from the first to go missing. I don't even... What? No, Isaac Davner was. Last? It was the latest to go missing.
It's no good.
Yeah.
Someone knows I'm in town because I've just received a note. Isaac Davner does not exist. I won't have any idea what that means until I've gotten enough information to solve the puzzle on the other side.
Yep.
My first priority tomorrow is to take this note into town and find out what these names have in common.
Or perhaps go to the library or anywhere with public records? I'm sure the disappearances have been noted somewhere. Hello. Missing. Come for me, please. For like 20 of these things. What's the upper limit? Also, how difficult are the puzzles? Person's poster. And let's go look at this.
Stupid flyers. Crash of a black moon.
Excuse me. Daryl, was it?
Hang on, Hey, you're that FBI guy.
Yes.
Special Agent Tethers, Puzzle Research Division.
Yeah, well, I've got a missing person case for you guys to solve.
Yeah?
The factory foreman?
That's old news.
What?
I'm talking about my brother Daryl.
What do you mean that's old news, first of all? Second of all, how did your brother go missing?
Could you tell me more about your brother's disappearance?
We were out past Sesame Woods a couple of days ago. Daryl split off on his own because he said we were in Barrelope country.
Barrelope?
Oh, they're real. Don't doubt it.
I don't.
And he was scared of them.
Scared? Nah, he went hunting for him. Haven't seen him since.
Interesting.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Daryl?
He's allergic to walnuts. What do you want to know? Not much to it, Mr. FBI. He went missing out past Sesame Woods, and somebody needs to go look for him.
There's the start.
Have you seen or heard from Isaac Davner since I left?
Who?
The foreman of the eraser factory. He went missing after the factory shut down.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah, figures. People here go missing all the time.
What, like including your brother? You know, the guy who you're looking for. I'm guessing what? Should I just ignore that one too because people go missing all the time? Ah, this Isaac Dabner thing is driving me nuts.
Do you know anything about the hidden people?
Great. My brother goes missing, and the FBI comes to ask me about forest gnomes.
You don't believe in them?
You should have come here earlier, when I was 4 years old, and listened to bedtime stories.
Wow, thanks for that. Ass. See your
Where
flyers.
have you been putting up those flyers?
I've been getting permission first. It's legal.
Not saying it isn't.
Need any help?
Sure. Federal tax dollars should work.
Hey, trying to help here. And besides, I'm not an agent. If anything, I'm just on vacation because I like the place. Totally. Darrell is passing out flyers in the neighborhood. Flyer bandits at large, and we'll steal them. Figure out where to place the stacks to ensure 50 flyers reach the end of the paths. Right, rules of the game. Ensure that exactly 50 flyers will make it to the other side of town. Each person will pick up one paper. The orc have to take the left path. The bandit will steal the flyers from anyone who passes by him. The bandit's at one of the 3 locals. God damn it, the frickin' river puzzle again. Except this one's with 3. Yeah, see, there it is. Ah, crap. I got several hundred hints, but I'm hoping not to use them if I don't have to. Anyway. Half will take the left. I'm assuming half will take the right path, and we don't know which ones there are here. Mark the road. Assume the biggest stack has to go. Nope. Wow. No, no matter where I put them. That's not gonna go. Split on the road. Split on the road. How is this one not split? Oh, because it's possible he'll take all of them there. 2. 30. Not enough. Okay. Let's assume this works. I guess the difference is that you now have a big counter as to where they're going to go, and you don't have to do this by hand or in your head. So that's nice. Talk about this, this, this. 12, 16 are insured. How about I do this instead? No. Jeez, I don't like that one either. No. Phone 24. I have to ensure that at one point. Okay, how many do I have in total? Reset the whole thing, right? It's 24 plus 22. 46. I have 46 so far. 4. 6. 62. So I have to make sure at one point 12 are missing. Okay. No. 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 Well. 11. Nah. No. Nope. 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 13, 12, 11. Hmm. second reset here. That's too many for it to go. Again, I don't even know which one he's at. And that's the thing that kills me about this. Which I guess is the big part of the puzzle. What did I say? Half 60 something or other? Seven, 20, 16. Perhaps this is the end. No, I think I like this idea better. 12 plus 15. Actually, 15 plus 11 is 26. 8, 50. Why not? Maybe it's that one of them has to have 12, but even then I can be wrong. Yep. Try placing the same number of flyers in each of the bandits' known whereabouts. Okay, this ought to be interesting. Right. So, let's scramble the numbers until we get 12, 12, and 12 on the missing one. I'm sure it'll go somewhere. 3, 14, no, 11, 12. Ah, there it is. So there was a solution to this. It just happens to be this. We do need 12 of them missing, because if we add them up total, that's 15 plus 11, 26, 8, 50. I'm annoyed I missed one of them, but hey, whatever. Veggie boy, get to work. This one should have been easier. But it wasn't. Oh, come on! 3 stars! That's a joke. The key is to ensure the same number of flyers are distributed to each of the bandit's zones. Then it doesn't matter which zone is attacked, the same number of flyers delivered. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I kind of figured, but...
There you go. That should get everybody in town on the lookout for Daryl.
Yeah.
I doubt it in this town. People disappear all the time in Scoggins. Nobody even notices anymore.
There have been other missing people?
Plenty others. Even that researcher over at the campground had his buddy go missing just last week.
What?
Do you know where I could...
He's got a trailer at the Wallows campground. Name's Alfred, something or other.
Okay.
Have fun, Mr. FBI. Try looking for my brother while you're at it.
I will, just don't be a dick about it.
It sounds like Isaac Davner's just one of many missing people around Scoggins. The cases might all be related. I'm heading to the Wallows to ask a researcher there about his missing friend. And look for Daryl's brother, of course.
Did you have to make your note there, Tethers? Really? Huh. Here for the gum, lady. Go up back. Well, I assume I have nothing left to do. Hey, gum. Alright, let's go check out the sites. Campgrounds, lodge, Utonka, Three Forks, Amscan Moose, Sheriff Station, Ice Fishing Hut. Well, I guess the only place we can go would be the campground. So let's go check out the campgrounds, see what we got. Wallows, huh? Fix up your hat, Tethers. What lies around?
That fire pit hasn't been used since the last thaw, assuming this place ever thaws.
Yeah. More goblins. Anyhow, I think this is the only person who we can talk to, so let's talk to them.
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a researcher.
You found one.
Goody.
I'm Special Agent Tethers with the FBI Puzzle Research Division, Dr.
Versteckt. But that's my father's name. Call me Alfred. I'm doing anthropological research here in Scoggins. I'm a student of mankind.
Really? Well, how about this, student of mankind? Tell me about your missing friend.
Someone in town said your friend had gone missing?
Friend? Oh, yes, they must be talking about my graduate student, Will Medlock. Very bright young man. Disappeared, oh, when was that? 2 months ago?
Been here for 2
That was
months?
before the incident at the eraser factory. But no one mentioned it before.
Can't say I'm surprised. Local law enforcement was no help.
Huh.
Yes, I've met the local law enforcement.
People here are more interested in puzzles than missing people.
What?
Is there anything else you can tell me about this missing grad student, Will?
Well, now that I think about it, I wonder if spending time in Scoggins was starting to have an effect on him.
How do you mean?
He became unfocused. Talked about nightmares and whispers. I didn't think much of it at the time. He walked away in the middle of one of my discussions about the transformative power of myth and legend. I thought he was just bored, but I never saw him again.
He walked? Or just walked up? Just got walked away and never came back. Interesting. Very interesting.
What is an anthropologist doing in Scoggins, Minnesota?
Same thing an anthropologist does anywhere else. I'm studying people.
Yes.
People of Scoggins? Is there enough to study?
Oh my, yes. The shared reality made by the people and their folklore.
Ah.
I've been here for years, and I've just barely scratched the surface.
Years?
Don't you get the sense that this is a town on the cusp of something big? Their folklore, their fascination with puzzles. It's as if the energy of thought is being transformed into solving one of the great problems of our age.
Interesting.
How long have you been here in Scoggins?
Well, let's see, about 15 years?
What?
Government grant.
Jesus. We never heard of this guy the first time we spun around this place. What the hell?
Do you know anything about the missing factory foreman, Isaac Davner?
Ah, yes. Fascinating story, that. A real suburban myth in the making.
Yeah.
To the people of Scoggins, he's the archetype of the martyr, a ritual sacrifice made as an attempt to assert control over capricious nature.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Davner's not a myth. He's a real person. I've met him.
What?
Myths are real, Agent Tethers. We're all characters playing roles. The hero in a quest for truth. The wise, mysterious sage who serves as his guide.
Wise. Right.
He's not wrong in a way, but we're talking about two different reals in a way. The reality of the myth, the reality of the myth's existence, yes, he's got it. But the reality of the person based on the myth is what we're talking about. Isaac Danvers was a real person who we saw get abducted by little red men. He's talking about it as if, yes, the myth of Isaac Danvers does exist. Like, yes, but no, that's not what we're talking about. Anyway.
You must know something about the local stories about gnomes?
The hidden people? Well, of course. They're the ones who brought me here in the first place.
Ah.
I'm studying the myth and worship of the hidden people.
Oh, then you've dealt with that cult, the Brotherhood of Scoggins.
Oh my, yes. Frightfully mad, all of them.
Really?
Be careful, Agent Tethers. Their devotion to the hidden people makes them extremely driven and extremely dangerous.
Just like any other cult, I would assume.
Thanks for your time, Alfred. If you hear any more about Isaac Davner or your missing friend, please let me know.
I've just spoken with a mild-mannered but extremely driven agent from the FBI. He was looking for information about the hidden people and the rash of disappearances in the area, including young Will's. Of course, if he's investigating a missing persons case, he'd best talk to Sheriff Bogg.
No.
The sheriff may not be helpful, but he is the one man in town with information about all the missing residents.
What he said.
Well, thanks. Nicely done, Tethers. Scoggins' local anthropologist, who I've never even figured out was here. Anyway, we should go look. Not at a lodge, not at the station, not at the inn. Fishing huts? Can we go anywhere? I do actually want to look for Darrell. Farm Lodge. Damn it. I was really hoping to avoid Sheriff Bog. He's as useful as a... Look, I'm not good with these metaphors, okay? He's really not that useful. Got her did. Got her did. Nice reference to Lawrence, the cable management person.
I'm finally desperate enough to visit Sheriff Boggs' office, but he's already working against me. A note on the door says, "Out to grab a bite." If I want any answers, I'll have to head to the Moose Ear Diner.
Again. Okay. Clues around. Go by. Nothing.
A note on the door says, "Out to grab a bite." If I want any answers, I'll have to head to the Moose Ear Diner.
Have to? I mean, yes, we do. We should actually go to Valda's Inn just to see. Hey, more gum. Apparently I can replenish my gum here. But other than that, there's nothing else. Actually, no. Go indoors. Hey.
Stove still working fine, Ms. Garrett?
Yep. Anyways, let's talk to Miss Garrett. See what she's got.
Hi, Mrs. Garrett.
Hello, Agent Tethers. I hope you had a good night.
Yeah.
I did, actually, thanks to a mysterious benefactor.
Oh, it's not that mysterious. I'm sure she just... I mean, whoever it was just hated the thought of you being out there in the dark and cold.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. They're very helpful. It's great. Anyways, why don't we talk?
Mrs. Garrett, was anyone pressuring you to keep me from checking in?
What? Oh, no. That business about the vacancies was just, a clerical error. Oh, silly me.
It happens, yes.
Well, okay.
It's just that some people don't trust outsiders because they see this town as a family.
Mm.
A brotherhood of Scoggins, if you will.
Ah,
That's no reason to be inhospitable.
indeed. Yes. Why, thank you, Mrs. Garrett. I appreciate that.
Is there anyone else staying in the hotel?
To be honest, no. Why do you ask?
Somebody left a strange note under my door last night. Couldn't see who it was.
Oh my, I was at the desk all night, and I didn't see or hear anyone come in or out.
Okay. Okay, that's okay. Hidden people, talk to me.
Has anyone in town actually seen the hidden people?
Agent Tethers, that's just crazy talk. The only gnomes in Scoggins are the little wooden ones.
Speaking of that, what happened to your collection from the window?
Oh, those? I sold them to that nice man Steve at the diner. Made a tidy profit, too.
Wow. Interesting.
Nobody's ever mentioned actually seeing one of the hidden people?
Oh, Agent Tethers, they're just stories people tell to make the long winters more interesting. Nobody really believes in that. Except that poor Bo Murphy, I guess. And Steve, over at the diner. Oh, and the Brotherhood, of course.
Yeah, fair enough. Hey, tell me about Bo Murphy. I miss the guy.
Have you seen Bo Murphy? The last time I saw him, he was in the alley talking to someone. I was hoping to ask him some questions about it.
Bo Murphy? Well, I haven't seen him in... Oh my, how long has it been since I've seen him? Must have been around the time you were here last.
That's been quite some time.
Mumbled something about going into the woods to finish a conversation. Haven't seen him since.
Interesting.
Did you file a missing persons report with the sheriff for Bo Murphy?
Oh my, no. I didn't even realize he was gone until you mentioned it. Bo was always a little unusual, even before he started talking about the whispers. I'm sure he'll be back before you know it.
It's possible, yes, that he could be back. The question is, interesting. File the missing person report. Nobody really cares. How about that hot dish?
I'm actually kind of curious about that hot dish I've been hearing about.
Oh, sorry, Agent Tethers. We really are out of the hot dish for real, I'm afraid.
Aw.
It's been a bad winter for moose meat, and the man who usually delivers the cilantro has gone mysteriously missing.
What? So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus disappearances that we gotta take into account? Interesting.
So long, Mrs. Garrett.
You stay safe out there.
Try. Very. Let's get out of here. I love how if you click at the front door, it gets you out through the usual. That's nice. That's actually very nice. I like it. Yep. Okay, let's talk business. The sheriff's no use. Valdez Inn gave me only a few clues, so let's go find Sheriff Bog and see what he can tell us. If he's willing to talk. I don't think he is. This guy's onto something. He's... I don't like Sheriff Bog's cut. I don't like the cut of his jib. Gum. More gum. Any more gum around the area? Say floor. That. Power grid. Between the 5 generators, power all devices using every available power outlet. What the hell? Generators will evenly split power if used twice. Each device must be powered exactly to their power needs. Oh, an electrical puzzle, eh? Okay. These are the generators. Okay. Can I cross over a bunch of these? Yes, I can. That's good. I'm not beholden to certain rules. I mean, I'm not beholden to rules of no crossing wires, which is great. Although a bit dangerous. Just saying. Anyway, 50. 10, 30, 50, 30, 10. Okay. We gotta split it even so that it distributes that much power. No. Already. The thing that I'm thinking is that these are the big ticket items, right? Look at this again. In every available outlet. Device must be powered exactly. Okay. Okay. One can go there. No, reset this again. Okay. Right. 15, 25, 40. Hang on. No. Not you. Oh. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. 25. you go over here, right? You power this. 30. 5. This should work. It's convoluted as hell, but it should work. Alright, veggie boy. Give me the approved. This is an interesting one. Very interesting. Woo! The biggest power demand is the computer's 45 unit need. That takes 30s and 10s. Plus 5 from one of the 10. The rest of the devices can be attached in a number of ways using the remaining power nodes. That's what I figured, but I didn't go about it that way. I used the 50 instead. At least that's what I think I did. I don't even remember. Anyhow. Darrell's missing poster. Let's check it out.
Daryl's disappearance has
Daryl.
got to be tied into all of this somehow.
If I had to guess, Ted, part of it. Oh, well. Hello, everybody. Steve? Oh, hello. Gum. For me. More gum than I'll ever see. We got 3 people to talk to. Gloria, whose husband was missing, by the way. Steve, losing his mind. And our friendly neighborhood sheriff. Alright. Anyhow, talk to me.
Equal distribution of weight between birds. 12 votes to title compensation circuit. The whispers. Oh,
Hi,
Yes?
Steve.
you're that FBI agent.
Yes.
Grapples?
Tethers.
Close enough, though. Want to
Have
talk?
you seen Isaac Davner around town?
Davner? The old eraser factory foreman?
Yes.
Oh, nobody's seen him since the incident.
Weird.
There seem to be a lot of missing persons cases around Scoggins.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Did you know any of the missing people?
I don't talk to a lot of people in town. Just here for business.
Yeah. Speaking of which,
What can you tell me about the hidden people?
I'm not into that anymore. The market dropped out on gnome figurines.
what?
No, I mean real ones.
Real hidden people? Are you trying to catch me saying something crazy? Is this entrapment?
No, there's
There seem to be a lot of missing persons cases around Scoggins.
Yeah, stuff happens.
Did you know any of the missing people?
I don't talk to a lot of people in town. Just here for business.
Are you okay, Steve? You seem tense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not tense. Lots of people have trouble sleeping. It doesn't mean anything.
How long have you had trouble sleeping?
Since the eraser factory reopened. Why?
What?
Just asking.
Interesting. Very. Let's talk business, shall we? Let's talk
How's
business.
I'm not into tchotchke smuggling anymore, if that's what you're asking.
No, I was just...
You can't prove anything.
I wasn't.
Calm down.
Okay. It's that I just can't figure out this problem. Maybe you can help.
I'd love to. Transport the 4 animals across the river in as many trips as you need. Keep in mind, boat's weight limit and prevent the critters from eating each other. Interesting. So, let's talk rules. All the animals are friendly, left unattended. Bears eat wolves. Wolves eat monkeys. Monkeys eat snakes. Snakes somehow will eat the bear. The boat has a weight limit of 201. I love that somehow. To be fair, depending on the size of the snake, they might be able to eat a bear. Have you seen the giant anacondas coming out of Southeast Asia? They're, places like, Taipei and all those places. They have gigantic, freaking snakes. And one of those might be able to take on... Actually, I don't even think then that'll work. The anacondas are not really going to be taking on a predator the size of a bear. I mean, have you seen sloth bears? Seen grizzlies? Or other bears? Like polar bears are... those things are nasty. Nasty bits of work. Anyway. Bears eat wolves. Wolves eat monkeys. Monkeys eat snakes. Snakes eat bears. Sting? That's not gonna help. So don't send them in this order. Okay. Nope. Okay, so what? Send the wolf first? Nope. Actually, they'll be fine. No, I can't leave them unattended. No, the wolf will be fine. No. Am I locked? No, I'm not. Just have to- No. Ah, reset the whole thing. No. Gotta be 1, 3, or 2, or 4. Okay. Interesting. Gotta be these two, right? No, the wait won't get one. How about? No. Will be these two. No. Reset. These two. Damn it. Okay, maybe. Bye. The wolf. No. No. Work. Work. No. None of this will work. And because of that. That's fine. That'll work out okay. Mongoose will be snake. So that's not gonna help. Nope. Not yet. Show me the rules again. No. 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 That won't help. Send you in again, right? That if I leave the bear alone, that's what happened. That's the thing. It's either he's first or he's last. Alright, let's use a hint. Taking 2 animals across is a good way to start. Sure. Next. The snake and the wolf will take the most trips back and forth. Okay. Wolf will lead the monkeys, right? Yeah. Bear with the wolf. Snake and the wolf will take the most trips back and forth. Oh, right. And that does it. Okay, that was a bit confusing. Weird as hell, though. Too many hints. Which sucks, but hey, at least I still get a beat, which I'll take. There are a number of ways to solve this puzzle, clearly. One way is to find a way to move the bear over to the other side, then focus on bringing the other critters over with the snake making a few round trips. Yeah, because they're just gonna eat each other. Interesting. Alright, well there you go, Steve. Glad I could help. Hello, Gloria.
The foreman's wife, Glory Davner, is still working at the diner as if nothing's happened.
I wonder why.
Even though her husband's still missing, and the last time I saw her, she was using a chainsaw to try to drown me under a lake of ice.
Part of the...
I still don't know how she's involved, but I'd better make it clear I'm only trying to help if I want to get any information.
I don't think she wants help. Also, you're talking about that directly behind Sheriff Boggs' neck. Sure, he can hear you with his ears behind him, too. That's the thing about Gloria. She's part of the goddamn cult, dude. She's not gonna help.
Mrs. Davner, Glory, I think Isaac must have been involved in something big.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
What? Excuse you? Try this again.
If you've got any information, it's not just a crime to keep quiet. It's preventing me from being able to help find your husband.
Yeah.
I don't know where Isaac is, honest. I'm sorry.
You know more than you let on, Gloria. Talk to me. Come on.
If you've got any information, it's not just a crime to keep quiet. It's preventing me from being able to help find your husband.
Well, she doesn't have much. Again, part of the cult, not gonna really answer anything. More likely than not, she's been brainwashed. Quote unquote brainwashed, but still.
Hello, Sheriff Bog.
Agent Tethers, what are you doing back in town? We got everything under control, and we don't need the FBI poking its...
Calm down, Sheriff. I'm just here on personal leave.
Well, I keep my eye on tourists just the same as FBI agents.
I bet you do.
When I filed my report with the Bureau, I left out the part about you holding me at gunpoint.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Come on, Tethers. I don't know how you boys do things in Washington, but out here, sometimes a man's gotta do what he's gotta do, even if it means drawing a gun on a fella.
Oh, really?
What?
Really? So I'm guessing it's completely fine if Tethers draws his gun on Sheriff Bog. After all, the Federal Bureau is likely to supersede the authority of the local law enforcement. Whatever.
I hope you've started to take Bjorn's cult seriously. I'm convinced they're behind the disappearance of Isaac Davner.
What? That's crazy. The Brotherhood of Scoggins are valued members of this community.
No, they're not.
I'm not gonna let them be harassed by anybody, FBI or no.
I'm telling you, Bog's in it, dude.
I've heard that Isaac Davner is only one of the people to go missing around Scoggins. What can you tell me about the other disappearances?
What can I tell you? Nothing.
Of course you
Sure, I got files on all the so-called missing persons. But I don't have to show them to any FBI man, especially one who's not here on official business.
Technically, he's right. I'm not here as an official bureauman. I'm here as a tourist. Which is why I'm wondering why Nelson Tethers is still claiming he's an FBI agent. When he shouldn't be. He's off the clock.
I believe the hidden people have something to do with the incident at the factory.
Agent Tethers, please. Just because we don't live in some fancy city doesn't mean you can treat us like gullible yokels.
You are, though. Not really. They're yokels, but even that's complicated. It's a town beset by a cult. That's the problem. It's giving
You've
nothing.
been just as helpful as always, Sheriff Bog.
Glad to be of service, Agent Tethers.
I bet you
Enjoy
are.
your time in our town and behave yourself.
Agent Tethers,
Ah!
we need to talk outside.
Okay.
What did you need to talk about, Mrs. Davner?
It's about Isaac. He's not back yet. He's supposed to be back.
Huh? So what was up with the chainsaw? Actually,
Why are you worried about Isaac now? You're the one who helped them take him.
You don't understand. It was the only way to save him.
what?
Save him?
Isaac was troubled. The Brotherhood offered us a way to cure him.
How are the Brotherhood supposed to cure Isaac?
Some kind of spiritual thing, I guess. Neither of us really understood it, but we were desperate.
That makes sense.
I warn you, Glory, that attacking an FBI agent with a chainsaw is a federal offense.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's just, you were going to stop the Brotherhood. I couldn't let you. Isaac needed to finish his journey.
Right.
Do you have any idea where the hidden people would have taken Isaac?
The hidden people aren't real.
But I saw them taking Isaac away.
It's the Brotherhood. They lied.
What? What are you talking about?
What do you mean when you say the Brotherhood lied?
Bjorn talked about finding peace by communing with forest spirits. I thought it was a... what's the word?
A metaphor?
No, a crock.
Nope.
We'd try anything, and now Isaac's missing.
Yeah.
In the lodge, I saw a photo of you and Isaac with the rest of the Brotherhood.
They said they could help us, help Isaac, but they've been taking people. They took Isaac. It's all my fault.
They took Isaac? Have you told the sheriff?
The sheriff knows. He's working with them.
I figured.
Look, Glory, I'd like to stay and talk, but
You've got to get the missing person files.
that's actually a good idea.
I'll make sure Sheriff Bogg stays in the diner.
Okay.
Find out anything you can about Isaac.
Let's move.
I finally got some help, more or less, in finding Isaac Davner. His wife, Glory, believes that the local cult is behind all the missing person cases in Scoggins. I'm going back to the sheriff's office to find out exactly what he's hiding in his files.
What the hell? Hey, it's the
Oh,
dude!
Mr. Scruffman, you've been there the whole time.
Give me 1 second. Alright. Why don't we just talk to Mr. Scruffman and see if he knows, well, anything. Huh? So, Scruffman,
That conversation between Glory and me was strictly confidential, you know. I know you'd like Isaac out of the way, but I'm going to find him.
If you say so.
I will find him, Scruffman.
Daryl's disappearance has got to be tied into all of this somehow.
Nuts. Just don't know how. Let's get to work. Let's go back to the sheriff's station and see if we can do something about this. We should be able to. Maybe the cable guy reference or not. We gotta break in, dude.
The station is locked tight. It looks like the sheriff's interest in puzzles extends to office security.
Good. Because that means we can do something about it. Gum included. And more gum. Who keeps leaving gum all over the place? That's what I want to know. Yep, nothing else. Let's crack this baby. With one cut, remove all the obstructions to break down the sheriff's office. This again? Interesting. Oh, motherfucker. This is awful. Oh my god, this is awful. What's the one line that's gonna get me every one of these? It has to be this corner. It has to be. I have to ding every one of these somehow. Right? It may not be this one. Actually, again, it has to be. We're just looking for the chains? Hint. No, not hint. Tool. This. All the obstructions. So I'm guessing I have to get rid of the chains, the boards, the second boards. Okay. It has to be this corner. Huh. How do I get that one? No. I still have to hit the bottom. Nope. That won't work. Okay. So far, I get this one, this one, this one, this one. This I already have. This. I have to get this one to do something else. Here. It's almost already done. This one has to be pink all. Huh. Weird. Give me a hint. Not more than enough gum to waste it. The cut should start somewhere on the top half, then end somewhere on the. Wow. Okay. Cool. Thanks. Somewhere in the top half, huh? Give me the hint again. Top half, bottom half. Okay, so somewhere here where it starts. Here? No. I gotta get that corner. That's the thing. Well, that could work. No, see, I can't. No. Reset. No. I gotta get these three boards somehow. I gotta get these four boards as well. Yeah, it's four. It's this corner one that I can't ditch. Again, it has to start at this corner because of this one. It's way too out of the way for me to hit it with any others. I mean, this one perhaps. Actually, this may just work. Oh. Erase that. Here? No. Can I get another hint on this one? Yeah, give me a second. Focus on cutting the boards. Chains are looped around them, won't hold the door. Interesting. Okay. So I should hit this one, this one, this one. This one, I don't have this one. Perhaps this one. I hit this one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I managed to hit both of the black chains too, and these particular chains too. This should work. Can't believe I took 2 hints for this one. I'm a little annoyed. Find at least 25 pieces of gum and scoggins. Oh, brother. Way more than that. B's enough. Hey, B's get degrees, so do C's. Chains at the door depend on the wood planks. Won't hold the planks to remove. Solutions to remove the planks. Chains won't block the door. Except some of them. Okay.
Aha! Now to find those missing persons files.
It's dark as hell. I mean, it would be in the cabin. It would be in the cabinet, wouldn't it? Talk to me. Help Nelson get to the other side of the room unseen. Drag the office furniture around to block the light sources. Create a safe path for Nelson to walk through. Oh! Stealth puzzles are my thing. Let's see if we can do something about them. Move. Okay. This is freaking Tetris, by the way. I just realized. Can I rotate or nah? Reset. Here's the thing. You gotta move these couches away. That will not block the door. No, that won't go there. Blocks that. Go there, right? I want this one going. No. How about this? Nope. No. Move, buddy. There you go. Perhaps. Ow. There you go. You'll get spotted at first sight. Hang on. I want this one going here, right? Can't move the other one. Okay, hang on. I may have something. There goes that one. Push this one all the way over here. Hmm. It's out of the way. Wait. There we go. Go. That should work. Yeah, that should work. You should just be able to walk here, 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 and then directly to the cabin. Every light source is blocked except for one square. Talk to me again about this. Yeah, this should work. I am extremely... I have some extreme craving right now, and I know exactly what it is. But that's for another second. Anyhow. Perfect. Top agent, talk to me. The key to this puzzle is to get the upside-down L couch to the lower right side. From there, the other pieces can be arranged to block out the rest of the lights. To the files. Alright, talk to me. God damn it.
Hello, Agent Tethers.
Cripes! Sheriff Bog! How long have you been standing?
Randall Scruffman told me you might be paying my office a visit.
Of course he did.
I'm sorry, it's just... I really needed to see how bad this missing person problem is.
Everything I got about missing people is in those files.
Thanks.
Well, Sheriff, you gonna get out of the way, or, what? Let me see this.
I wonder if the rest of the Scoggins police force is as competent as Sheriff Bog.
Possibly. Put it past them. How about we talk, Sheriff?
Did Glory Davner ever tell you she suspected the Brotherhood of being involved in the disappearances?
Glory's a confused young lady.
Mm.
The Brotherhood helps people, whether it's with personal troubles or with what the fancy doctors call an addiction to puzzles.
She told me that you're working with the Brotherhood.
Rumors. Unprovable rumors.
Unprovable?
Just find what you need in those files and then be on your way.
Unprovable, is it? Right.
Are you sure you don't have dates for these files?
Everything I have is in there, Tethers. Find what you need and then be on your way.
I don't trust you, Sheriff.
With all due respect, Sheriff, these files aren't exactly comprehensive. There are no dates.
What's in the files is everything I got, Tethers.
Fine. Alright, fine. Okay. Let's make a note of this. Notes on the missing persons in Skogin, Minnesota. Isaac was the last to be kidnapped before Darrell was kidnapped last. So Isaac is next to last. Okay. Haldor and Will were kidnapped before Ted. Ted wasn't fourth. Will wasn't first. Fuck. Okay. Whew. Okay. Isaac was the last to be kidnapped before Daryl was kidnapped last. So, Daryl's at the end. Isaac's before him. Haldor and Will were kidnapped before Ted. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ted wasn't fourth. Will wasn't first. No, that doesn't make sense. At least not as much. Darrell! Abner! Rules again? Haldor and Will were kidnapped before Ted. Haldor and Will were kidnapped before Ted. Ted was not kidnapped before. He must have been third. Will wasn't kidnapped first, so he's second. Haldor is first, right? And so Will's second. Ted's third. Haldor's first. Isaac and Darrow. The hell does that even mean? I'm gonna guess this is the order, but it's giving me nothing to work with. I don't like the solution to this puzzle, not because of the way I got it or what I did. It's because the clue at the end gives me nothing to go on. Gathering to know relationships of when certain people went missing, you were able to piece together the order. But what could Tether daughter mean? No, backwards doesn't make sense. This is scramble.
Aha! It spells a name? Teeter-daughter.
Did you say teeter-daughter?
Yes.
Maybe?
That's probably Melkorka teeter-daughter. And she's a strange one. Keeps her herself. Nobody in town really knows her.
Is she one of the missing people?
Missing? Nah, I can't say anyone would miss her. She lives in the old Teeterson house over on the west side of town, near Valda's Inn.
Ah.
Then I'd better find out what she knows about all these disappearances.
Put my furniture back in order and fix the lock on your way out, Tethers.
Fair point. I'm sorry, it's a bit funny. It's like, hey, yeah, you can leave as soon as you put my shit back. Let's go to Valda's Inn to check in with Valda herself. Hey, nothing new.
So long, Mrs. Garrett.
You stay safe.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate that. Probably go upstairs and just, you know. Hey. There's stuff.
I've been looking through these files for weeks, but I still can't see how everything is connected.
Mhm.
I can't sleep now.
Fair point.
I wonder if I could sneak this painting out in my carry-on luggage.
It won't be in the carry-on, but it will be, it is possible to sneak it around.
I can't sleep.
I'm not talking about sleeping right now. What about this?
This is everything I've been able to uncover about Isaac Davner. I'm positive he's at the center of all this, but how?
I couldn't tell you, Tethers.
Never thought I'd be looking at Scoggins again, but I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of Isaac Davner's disappearance.
Yeah. Let's get out of here, shall we? I love this little theme at the beginning, at the lounge here. Yep, I know. I'm still looking for Daryl, whatever the hell. I'm still looking. Anyway, let's go to Corkin's house. Factory's still going.
At least the eraser factory's up and running again. Scoggins' only exports are erasers and weirdness.
Oh, but you love it here, don't you, Tethers? Otherwise, you wouldn't have just come back. To be fair, he seems like a very obsessive and compulsive person. So, you know, could be other reasons. Huh. I am in a bit of a personal quandary here. I wonder if I should continue any further. I'll continue just to see what's going on.
Assuming Sheriff Bogg wasn't sending me on another wild goose chase, I've arrived at the house of the mysterious Melkorka. I'm still not sure how she ties into the disappearances, but she's the only lead I've got.
Explore it.
According to the sheriff's description, she sounds like a recluse. Probably the town's resident gossipy spinster.
Good evening, Agent Tethers. I see you found my note.
What?
Quickly, come inside before they see us.
Who the hell are you?
I see you're a puzzle fan, Miss Teeter-daughter?
I dabble. Keeps the brain sharp. And my friends call me Korka. I would hope you're a friend, Agent Tethers.
Yes, totally.
Can I get you a drink? Or a crossword?
Oh, yes.
Just the facts, ma'am.
Good call, Tethers. Good call. Though it does leave me wondering, amongst a couple of other things. Look at that. Oh, don't step out, you tool! Go back in there! We're not even done talking to Korka. So that's the door. What the hell is this? Clues here and there. Puzzles there. There. Are there more puzzles than this? Just the door. Okay, so here, 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 and there. So let's talk about the boxes, shall we?
Board games! And they're all for 2 players only!
Ah, good.
Marry me. I mean, you should try the new strategy game, Marry Me. It's fun for the whole family.
I bet. Nice save, Tethers. Nice save.
Is this the latest from Hanji Monosaki?
Rated 4 dragons, they said. Monosaki-sensei's lost his edge.
Wow.
I thought it was kind of tricky.
Tethers, we took 2 freaking puzzles. We took 2 freaking clues to solve
You mentioned a note. Are you the one who slipped a note with a puzzle under my door?
Forgive the theatrics, Agent Tethers. I knew your reputation, but I had to be sure you had what it takes.
Okay, fair enough. Talk to me.
Your puzzle had a list of all the missing people in Scoggins for over a decade.
I've been keeping track. Somebody has to.
There's a name I didn't recognize. Halder Magnuson.
Halldor. He was my partner.
Business partner?
8 years ago, he went into the woods. Never came back.
Sorry to hear that.
What does this mean? Isaac Davner does not exist.
Finally, you're asking the right questions.
Okay. Okay.
Test pilot Ed Davis? But that's Isaac Davner.
And look at the date of that article.
16 years ago. And that's just a few weeks before the date of the first missing persons case.
Exactly.
Huh. So Isaac Davner never did exist, because Isaac Davner is the new identity of Test Pilot?
How are the hidden people tied into all this?
Seriously, Agent Tethers? Maybe I misjudged you. Are you here to investigate a crime? Or to chase after forest gnomes, like those gullible fools in the Brotherhood cult?
No, just asking. Interesting about Isaac Davner.
None of this explains how Bjorn and his Brotherhood cult is involved.
Think clearly, Nelson. That lodge has been a part of the town for decades. The disappearances started only 16 years ago. There is only one explanation. Ed Davis, your Isaac Davner, is a serial murderer.
But the hidden people! I saw them take Isaac away.
Smokescreen. Davner disappeared just as you were getting too close. You're the only one who can find him and stop him.
Murders? Interesting.
I don't know what to think. I need some gum.
Let me see your map. I have marked approximately where in the woods Halldor disappeared. Once the FBI showed up, Ed Davis ran back into hiding.
But
you want to find Isaac Davner? Head back to the scene of his crimes.
Fair enough.
All right, I'll do it. Someone has got to investigate.
Besides,
come back whenever you find something, Nelson. I'll be out.
I bet.
I can stay up all night.
I bet.
Well then.
Interesting conversation there. I'm gonna go back in. I can't go back in. Damn it. I knew I should have done the puzzles. I had the chance, but I didn't.
At least the eraser factory's up and running again. Scoggins' only exports are erasers and weirdness.
Yeah. Well, since I can't go back in, I'm gonna go to the scene of the crime. It is late, though. Maybe I shouldn't be here.
I've arrived at the point Korka marked on my map. No signs yet of anyone here.
Oh, hello. Oh, how? See, the question now that I'm coming to is, what exactly am I doing? Yeah, what exactly am I doing? Because here's the thing. Am I solving a paranormal mystery or am I solving a murder mystery? Is it both? Is it neither? We have 4 answers to this particular test question. 1, 2, A and B, none of the above. And I have no idea which is which. Truly. Because of that, I'm gonna leave it here. What's my journal say? Entry 1. Previous case notes. I love that. Personal journal of Nelson Tethers. Looking forward to my first field assignment in years. Still having bizarre. Oh, what? Oh! No. I don't need. Oh gosh. Okay, cool. At least I'm glad it doesn't catch my desktop. There's literally nothing on my desktop. I think my desktop is a map. I like maps. Like, I like tactical maps. Those are cool for some reason. You know. I think probably one of my favorites is. I actually have a map of this. It's really cool. There's this like time zone map that I bought. I think it's based off of Common. Something Common's image. Anyway, yeah, I love me a nice tactical map. They're cool. So if I can get my hands on some tactical maps, that's probably gonna be my screensaver. Either that or like really nice photos of space. Those are cool too. But that's just next. Yeah, this is the whole Scoggins incident, including the small people and the lunatics in the cult. Can't stop thinking about Scoggins. Lori Davner accuses the sheriff of being part of the cult. At Korka. Alright, interesting. Hints used 4. Puzzle solved 10. Taxpayer cost, I'm still doing surprisingly well. Keeping it under 2 billion. 2 million. So far, I haven't scored any low numbers on the puzzles. That's actually pretty good. A's and B's so far. I'll take it. We should go back to the main menu. Like I said, we're going to leave it here. This has gotten interesting. Because I no longer know what I'm doing in Scoggins. In the sense that I don't know what I'm actually chasing. Turns out that Isaac Davner really wasn't real. He is another person entirely. He's a former test pilot. The little people are now being put into doubt. The idea of the little little red men are being put into doubt, the hidden people. Because what if it is a smokescreen? What if it is special effects? What if it is like props and stuff like that? It's possible. What's with the astronaut though? Is that? Huh. It's really weird. It's really weird. It's all sorts of weird, man. But that's why I love this game. That's why I love this game. It's great. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. And I'm gonna go to sleep. I didn't get much sleep yesterday. So I'm hoping to get something tonight. Anything above like 7 hours, and it's more than fine with me. Nanny. I'll see everybody later.